Well, we want to welcome back Winnipeg's favorite funny girl, Aisha Alfa.
Thank
You know
you.
what? When you come into a room, you can't help but smile.
Well, that's a big compliment because I like to smile a lot. So
Yeah, but whenever she comes home, she's working. So this is really interesting. We want to talk about a comedy record that you're recording live at the Park Theatre.
Yes.
My question, first of all, is how does one make a comedy album?
I'm hoping that the people who are helping me know, because I'm just going to go up on stage and tell jokes. But Jeff Newman from Newman Productions is coming to help me out. And all the guys at the Park Theatre are super, super helpful. Matt, who's on sound, was telling me last night, or no, this is in the future, so telling me a while ago that how to do it. And I was like, I don't know what any of that means. So hopefully you do, and it's great. But basically they're going to audio record me doing, a longer set, and then I'll be able to break it down so that each joke is like a song, and then I can send that into Sirius XM and places around, and they can play it just like the same system they do for like an album for music.
Singles. Hit singles.
Exactly, my hit
by Aisha
single,
Alfa.
that joke about my parents or something. Yeah.
But you're also going to have other performers too as well. Help
Of
you out.
course, yeah. So I love coming back to Winnipeg because then I get to be home and also work with some of my best comedy friends. So I'm having 2 shows, and there's going to be I'm going to have a host and an opener on each show, and they're going to be different for both. So it's a good way to get some more
2
exposure.
syllables is simple enough. Just Aisha. People get it wrong all the time though. Like I get a lot of like, oh hi, Aisha. How are you?
Okay, so let's talk about material. How has Aisha evolved?
Oh, so much. Well, first, I found the DVD of the first time I ever did comedy, which happened to be at Rumors, which is kind of crazy that my first one wasn't, you know what I mean, just some dingy open mic. But I had straight hair, because I used to straighten my hair, so it was short, straight hair, and I wouldn't even move the mic stand. I would put the mic stand there and just sort of lean into it and tell a joke. And I mean, when you see me perform now, it's literally like, get that mic stand out of here. I'm all over the place. I'm like deep squatting on the stage. I look like a gremlin half the time. So my performance style has changed a lot, and like even just the physicality of it. But also my jokes have evolved. I've become a lot more honest and authentic. And also I do a lot more talking to the crowd because I think it's so much more fun when you can interact. I have a lot more fun now on stage than I did before, and I was having fun then, so.
What makes people laugh?
I think when they can relate to somebody. I think really, in my experience, the best shows I've had and the most fun an audience has is when I'm having fun on stage. So even, you have days as a comedian where you had a really bad day or you just don't feel like performing, and then it's your job and you get up, and if you're not having fun, everyone can feel that. And they might like the joke and laugh, but when you commit to it and just get up there and leave everything on the stage and have as much fun as you can, even if they don't love your jokes, they enjoy the time of watching someone have fun. So I think that, well-crafted written jokes are important and great, obviously, and having good punchlines and something people can relate to, but the more fun I have, the more fun everyone has.
And it's confidence, which I think really shines with you now. Because, to be a comedian, you are vulnerable, right? You're putting everything there out in the line.
It's really, I sort of always equate it to being naked on stage because you're there by yourself. You've written these intimate feelings, basically, and you're like, what do you think of it, And it's funny because when I was in Toronto, I went to a naturist resort and I did comedy naked for a group of naked people in this resort. And I was like, this is the culmination of being vulnerable on stage, like all the work I've done. It's like now I'm literally taking my clothes off to go on stage and tell jokes. And it was a lot simpler than I thought. Like I was like, I don't feel that bad. A couple deep squats, I was like, I'm gonna turn to the side, but.
Except where did you put your hands?
Yeah, I know, right? And you're like, what do I do with, hello, everybody. But yeah, it is really being vulnerable and on stage, so.
Well, exciting news. The album will be coming out, and one more thing before we wrap up. You are going to have a new location.
Yes, I will be in sunny Los Angeles. Wow. So I'm moving there in the new year to pursue film, TV, comedy. So see you later, winter. Ha-ha!
And that is a wrap.
Thanks, Tracy.
For Shaw TV, I'm Tracy Koga.